today. Hundreds of crime survivors were joined by Grammy Award-winning singer John
Legend.
Legend
was in town today, joining crime survivors in a fight to reform the justice system.
The goal of the conference is to find ways to prevent violent crimes in low-income minority communities.
We invite you today to join in this conversation and answer the question, what does putting survivors of crime at the center of our policymaking look like? We are excited to hear your answers to that question today and excited to continue to build our movement to transform California.
My son was murdered. He was shot 30 times with a semi-automatic gun.
My story started March 18, 2007, when my sister-in-law, Laura Sanchez, was murdered.
One of my sons was shot 17 times.
I was born into a dysfunctional family. I was born into an abusive father, abusive mother, abusive brother.
I had the opportunity to work on my healing journey as a rape survivor.
We're not victims, actually we're survivors.
The conference, what's so powerful about it, you see so many different people.
If you were in my shoes, you would know that I am not Latina.
And some of the stories I've heard has been tragic, but I've seen the strength in those people and individuals to move and lift and use their voices to be someone else's motivation.
Unless people really see the pain that we live with and the pain and struggle that our loved ones are going through, they cannot understand it.
It's important because we need to bring awareness to the violence and the crime that's going on in our neighborhoods and in our homes. We're losing our children.
The more we tell our stories, the more we do build space in our community for trauma, and the more we build bridges to understanding.
When we hear one another's stories and we hear about one another's journeys and experiences, then we feel connected.
And you meet people from different backgrounds and different cities and states, and you notice that you're not much different from anybody else. We all go through the same things. In order to progress as people, as a society, we have to have these types of conversations.
When I look out at this crowd, I see a community of people who have had to suffer a pain that most of us cannot imagine, yet you have come out stronger on the other side. And you have channeled that strength into the most important effort there is, building a society that's not just safe, but also just.
The time has come. This is our time.
The good news is, there's a better way. So let your voices be heard.
Because so many of us here today are survivors and have witnessed horrific acts of violence and crime against us and our loved ones.
But in order to make our community safer, we need to challenge ourselves to see more than only this moment in time. We need to achieve justice, and we need to be smart about what justice is and how we pursue it.
Here in California and here in the steps of Sacramento, you have the opportunity to make that change not only in the state of California, but across this great nation.
It's all about creating the conditions where success becomes irresistible. It's about making that investment in our communities, making the investment into your recovery. Your success is demonstrated by your presence here today.
Justice happens at home, in the classrooms, and in communities. Let's change the game.
Leaving this conference, I'm feeling excited, rejuvenated, motivated to make a change.
Are we ready to heal California's safety and justice systems?